In Nigeria, poverty is more than a lack of money, it's a weight that shapes your life from birth. For Thomas, this was all he knew: a cramped house outside Lagos, leaky roof, and parents who worked endlessly but never escaped the struggle. Generational poverty is a trap that convinces you to stop dreaming. Thomas saw it in his father's tired eyes and his mother's worn hands. His siblings left school early to help, accepting that this was their fate. In their world, hope was a luxury, but Thomas felt a stubborn spark inside him. He watched expensive cars pass by and wondered what truly separated him from those inside. Was it just luck, or was there something he could change? He carried the weight of his family's struggle, but deep down, he refused to let it define him. He questioned the rules of the game he was born into. While everyone else settled, Thomas dared to imagine something different. He didn't know how, but he knew he had to try. The cycle had to break somewhere. Why not with him? That question became his quiet rebellion. Even in the darkest moments, he held on to it. And that made all the difference. Change began with a quiet moment. Thomas watching his father, defeated by a small debt. Anger welled up, not at his father, but at the situation. Thomas decided this would not be his story. He started saving every coin he could, doing odd jobs, carrying groceries, washing cars, helping at construction sites. His friends mocked him, but Thomas was collecting hope, not just coins. With his first savings, he bought a battered self-help book. For a boy raised on limits, reading about possibilities was revolutionary. He devoured books on finance and entrepreneurship, learning that poverty was often a lack of information. The rich had a different blueprint. Thomas was determined to learn it. Each book planted new ideas, shifting his mindset from survival to growth. He realized knowledge was his way out. Every page he read was a step away from the cycle. He saw that the rules could be learned and bent. The more he learned, the more he believed change was possible. He started to see opportunity where others saw only struggle. His mind became his greatest asset. The world hadn't changed, but Thomas had. He was ready to rewrite his story. The first spark had caught fire. And he wasn't turning back. Reading was just the beginning. Changing his life meant changing his mindset. Thomas fought daily battles against doubt and negativity. He started waking up early, setting goals, something unheard of in his world. His first goal, save enough to buy a motorcycle. It seemed impossible, but writing it down made it real. Every ache from hard labor became fuel for his dream. Setbacks came, like using his savings for his mother's medicine, but he refused to quit. He learned resilience. It's not about never falling, but always getting back up. Thomas began to see opportunities everywhere. A canceled bus route became a business idea. He trained himself to delay gratification, investing every spare coin in his future. He was no longer just surviving, he was strategizing. The world still doubted, but Thomas was building something new inside himself. He learned to play the long game. Each small step brought him closer to his goal. He was forging a new reality, one decision at a time, and he was just getting started. After years of saving, Thomas finally bought a used motorcycle. To his family, it was just a bike. To Thomas, it was proof that dreams could become real. He launched his own Okada business, ferrying people around town. For the first time, he controlled his income and his future. He built a reputation for reliability and respect. Instead of spending his earnings, he reinvested every extra naira. He learned about compounding, making money work for him. Soon he bought a second motorcycle and leased it to a trusted neighbor. Now, he was earning from his own work and from his asset. He expanded, buying more motorcycles and creating a small fleet. Thomas was no longer just a rider, he was a business owner. Each new bike meant another step away from poverty. He was building something bigger than himself. His success wasn't just personal, it was starting to lift others too. The wheels of progress were turning. Thomas had broken through, and he was determined to keep going. His journey was just beginning. The future finally looked different. Thomas never forgot his roots. He saw potential in others, especially those written off by society. One young man, Peter, was known for trouble, until Thomas reached out. Instead of judging, Thomas listened and shared his own story. He offered Peter a chance to ride one of his motorcycles. Work hard, and save to buy your own. Many doubted Peter, but Thomas believed in second chances. He mentored Peter, teaching him about saving, service, and setting goals. Slowly, Peter transformed. He became responsible, respectful, and hopeful. Within a year, Peter bought his own motorcycle. He went from being a problem to a provider. Thomas's model was simple: create entrepreneurs, not just employees. He multiplied his impact by lifting others as he climbed. His small business became a community of partners. Each success story inspired more. Thomas proved that real change spreads when you help others rise. He was building more than a business. He was building hope. The cycle of poverty was breaking, one person at a time. Thomas's greatest achievement wasn't his own success. It was the success he sparked in others. That's how true legacies are made. Thomas's progress transformed his family. He provided enough for his mother to buy food for a week, then paid months of rent in advance. The constant worry at home began to fade. He gave his father a new role, managing a family shop instead of hard labor. The family shifted from survival to stability. Thomas ensured his younger siblings stayed in school, covering their fees and cheering them on. He gave them the childhood he never had. In the community, Thomas became a symbol of hope. Parents pointed to him as proof that change was possible. He invested in others, helping start small businesses and funding scholarships. The chain of generational poverty was broken. Thomas's story inspired a new generation. He didn't just escape poverty, he fought it, and he was winning. His impact rippled outward, changing lives beyond his own. A new dawn had come for his family and his community. What can we learn from Thomas's journey? First, invest in your mind. Before Thomas bought a motorcycle, he bought a book. Knowledge is the foundation of change. Second, take relentless action. Dreams mean nothing without hard work. Consistency beats intensity. Small steps every day add up. Third, create opportunities for others. True wealth is measured by how much you give. Thomas's story became powerful when he helped Peter. Lift others, and you multiply your impact. This is how you start a cycle of prosperity. Thomas's story isn't a fairy tale. It's proof that your starting point doesn't define your ending. You hold the pen to your story. It doesn't matter where you begin. What matters is the choice you make now. Will you accept your story, or write a new one? The choice is yours. Go write your story.